Our Father's Wealth, The Nanny Story, Part 7. After much contemplation, I decided to abort the child. Yes, it's better to abort the child than to try to be a saint, endangering myself. I went to the hospital and explained to the doctor why I needed the abortion. She advised me to tell the father of my baby first before making that decision. I explained how dangerous it would be to me to tell him about the pregnancy. Cindy might go out of control and hurt me and the unborn child. And what about the snake Erica in my dream? Please, I do not want to die young, I said. She was confused. Snake Erica, what do you mean? I told her about the dream I had and everything that had been happening to Uncle Leon. Do you mean what you're saying, or are you just telling me a story? She asked. It's a story of someone's life, ma'am, I said. The doctor couldn't believe his ears. If this is real, then the person needs to seek a spiritual solution, maybe go to a strong prophet or embark on a journey to save his life through fasting and prayers. For once, it seems someone has just woken me up. Ah, I am a very good Christian, and not once did I remember to pray about anything in that house, not even my personal needs. Talk more of fasting. How did we become so ignorant about what prayer can do? It's all in the past, anyways. That's Uncle Leon's problem now, I concluded. All I needed is to get rid of the child and live my life. I told the doctor I didn't want to be part of Leon's and Cindy's life ever again. Maybe there was something more spiritual about them, and gosh, I wasn't ready to find out what it was. The doctor then decided to check my chances if he were to conduct an abortion for me. After our examination, she sat me down and advised me to keep the baby if I didn't want to lose my life. Also, if I don't want to be part of the father's life, I should just keep the baby and be a single mother. The chance was 0.00%. If I tried, I would just die instantly. Gosh, this wasn't the plan I had for my future. I went back to the auto room crying. I couldn't sleep that night. I was busy thinking about how to raise this child by myself. Then I decided I would meet Leon and tell him about the pregnancy. Maybe he could support us from afar, like a single father and single mother stuff. I went to Leon's office the next day, and he was so shocked but happy to see me. What happened, Miami? You left without telling me anything. Did Cindy threaten you? Was she the reason you left? I looked at my dear uncle sympathetically. I was already in love with this man, and I just wished all could be fine so we could live happily with my child. I understand, he said after looking at me for a while. It's not easy to cope with a man who has a stubborn child like Cindy, who feels that dad belongs to her and her alone. Cindy is not even the main issue here. Maybe she is, but I'm just confused, Leon, I said. No need to be confused, Miami, he said. Make a decision and we will stay together, regardless of Cindy's disapproval. See, I am tired of loneliness. I need a woman, and that woman is you. I love you sincerely. Apart from Erica, my late wife, you are the next person I realize I love very much, Leon said. I'm pregnant, I blurted out. He widened his eyes as he looked at me. Are you serious? I can't joke about this, I said. I didn't even want to come back here, but I can't raise the baby alone. Leon hugged me so tightly and was so happy. He suddenly screamed happily in the office, which made the new secretary run in. Nothing, we are fine, he told her, and she walked away. It's good to be happy about the pregnancy, but Leon, my life is in danger, I said. You don't believe me about the snake Erica and all the mysterious things around Cindy. The day I left, Cindy made me think twice about if she is human or something else. Whenever she's angry and speak out, it seems she's not alone, like there is someone around her. Well, I know, and I've been experiencing that too, he said. A child whose mother died mysteriously must have guardian's angel. Erica is one of our angels, he said. Erica wasn't evil, I told him. How come she's a snake now? He looked at me silently. Are you serious about this snake Erica you say you saw? He asked. How can I lie to you? I am serious, I said. Leon, a lot has happened already. Maybe the problem is Cindy's guardian's angel. Maybe she's the one making Cindy become an enemy to any woman you fall in love with. Maybe after that, she became jealous of you. Remember, she died a few months after you got rich. She didn't really enjoy the money the both of you made. Or maybe my village people are at work. They invoked her against you. And she possessed a child, using her to make sure she frustrates you maritally. I explained. My uncle was quiet for a while. Maybe this is true, he said, because I can keep as many women as I want. But once I get serious with them or try to marry them, something must happen. That reminds me, Erica appeared to me in the form of a snake. What if she was the one that killed Diana? I said. Remember our sister said Diana was bitten by a snake which was transformed from a mermaid, I said. But then I got confused. What has Erica got to do with a mermaid? She was never evil. Anything can happen anyway. Maybe some evil people in the village made her turn into anything. You're right, Miami, Leon said. Maybe Erica's spirit is against me, he said. Just then, Cindy opened the office door angrily and we both panicked. She looked at me with all the anger in the world and I was scared. Cindy, calm down. You look so furious. And how did you come to the office? You're supposed to be in school, Leon said. She walked in, coming directly toward me aggressively, as if she wanted to kill me. Leon stood in between us. What are you doing? He asked. She then suddenly smiled, then laughed, then got serious and began to cry, crying very seriously before sitting on the floor, as if someone hurt her so badly. This got me emotional. Leon moved closer to her and consoled her. Why do you want to leave me? She asked. I need you always. I am not leaving you, Cindy, Leon said. You are my child and will always be. You are about to have another child, Cindy said, and we were both shocked. How did she know about my pregnancy? I'm just telling Leon. How then did she find out about my pregnancy? Listen, Cindy, Leon tried to convince her. Another child doesn't mean you won't still be my child. You are daddy's girl and will always be. He hugged her and she cried bitterly. After some minutes, we all sat in the office looking at each other. Is she coming back to the house? Cindy asked Leon. Yes, she's pregnant now. She's carrying my baby, so she must be in the house with us. We need to hurry up and plan for a wedding. I wouldn't want your sibling to be a wedlock child. Leon told Cindy. It's all right, she said calmly. I have forgiven you, Cindy said. Leon was so happy. I was kind of happy too, but I was just thinking if I was doing the right thing or if I was treading a dangerous path. They escorted me to the hotel room where I packed my bags and we headed back to the house. I arrived home and was just so uneasy. Everything in the house seemed fearful. Maybe it was because of the experience I had before I left. Now that she is fine with us, I have nothing to fear, I said to myself. That night, I found myself just walking around the house, feeling both happy and sad. I moved from one apartment to another, admiring the beautiful mansion and wishing I could be a wife here in peace. When I got to the sitting room, I saw Erica in the form of a human, just like she was before she died. I also saw Diana and even Diana's sister. What? What are they doing here? I asked Diana's sister. I thought they were dead. We all are dead, Diana's sisters responded. You are dead too? I asked her. We are here to protect you, Miami. You are the only one who can save Leon. Your spirit is strong and your love for Cindy is real and pure. This is why she couldn't kill you. You took care of her from birth. Your love is her weakness. What are you saying? Just then, someone hit me from behind and I collapsed. I woke up to find myself in a thick, dark forest. I could hear snake hissing. When I looked around, I saw lots of pythons all facing me. Each one had a human head, but the body of a snake. Jesus, I screamed. What kind of creatures are these? I thought. Suddenly, they all came after me. I ran for my life, not even knowing where I was going, but I kept running. Suddenly, I saw Cindy. I stopped. What was she doing in a place like this? I couldn't let her die here. The creatures were dangerous. I ran to her and tried to drag her to run with me, but she was so powerful that I couldn't even lift a finger. I started begging her to come with me. Look at those creatures. They will kill you. They are evil. They are the ones that killed your mother, Erica, Diana, and even Diana's sister. She looked at me and her eyes turned blue, like the color of the high sea. Your love for me is my weakness. I disliked you the moment you decided to take what belongs to me. She eased like a snake and slapped me away from her presence. One slap sent me flying a distance. I might not kill you, but I will torture you. Your end will be worse than your beginning. You and the man called Lyon. She came after me, and as I shifted away, all of them assembled around me. They all eased, bending their necks the way snakes do. As they came closer, I had no option but to scream. Someone hit me hard, and I woke up. So it was all a dream. Gosh, my soul almost left my body. Leon was the one who hit me. He had watched me struggling since. He didn't want to wake me from the sleep, but when I screamed, he got scared, so he had to wake me. What happened? He asked. I couldn't explain. I was just weak. It hadn't even been 24 hours and I was already going through a lot. What was the fate of this marriage like this? Would my strength even carry this marriage? And what brought Diana, Erica, and Diana's sister together? Wait, did Diana's sister say she's dead too? How? Hold on. What did Cindy even mean when she said she would torture me and her father? Why was she like that? Oh no, there is something wrong somewhere, and this thing is very serious. This requires a spiritual solution, I said to myself as I rested on Leon's chest. Watch out for part 8.